Hello, my name is Juan, and to my right, this is Vanessa.
This is a documentary about suicide and how people think and feel about it.
We're going around the school, we're asking teachers and students about their personal opinion about what they feel about suicide.
How do you feel about suicide?
I feel suicide for many people. People who commit suicide, they feel that there's no hope left. They feel helpless. They feel that there's just no hope left and that there's nobody that they can go to. So I just think it's really just a bad situation all around that they feel that way, and that's what it ends up coming to, is that they just want to take their own life.
If you knew, for people out there that feel like the need for suicide, that feel sad, being bullied, or just feel like the need to give up, what would you tell those people?
There's a brighter horizon above. Ahead, I should say. There's a brighter horizon. Look on the bright side of things. And that's easy for me to say because I'm not feeling the way they're feeling, but that would be my advice to them.
Okay. What would your message be to the people out there who are planning, thinking of committing suicide?
Don't do it. You need to really think about your family, your friends, your future, and what it holds for you, and really think about how it affects, like I said, your family, because that's a really big topic of concern.
What do you think is the main cause for suicide?
I don't think people are aware of all the help that's out there for them. I think at times people feel helpless or they have no hope, but there's a lot to live for. They just have to find that one reason.
What would your message be to the people out there who are planning or thinking about committing suicide?
There's people who care about you. Don't do it.
To be strong and to keep moving on, because at the end of the day, you know who you are and you do what you do for you.
How do you feel about suicide?
I feel terribly hurt about suicide. I had one of my 4 older brothers commit suicide last year, and it literally ripped apart our family. I don't think my family will ever recover. Some type of illness, whether it's depression, because if we really think about it, nobody in their right mind would want to take their own life. I would really tell anybody, even contemplating, even lightly thinking about it, to get some help, because that's not natural. Those thoughts are not natural to us as human beings. There's something wrong, whether it's physical or mental. I think, though, that teenagers and 20-something-year-olds, especially males, don't have the far-sightedness, meaning thinking about tomorrow, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, because our little problems now, we'll end up getting through it. Relationship problems, deaths in our families, we hear that corny saying, what doesn't kill us will make us stronger, and it's in fact true, totally true. I also believe everything happens for a reason, so like I said, I would just hope that people would get help, because it's not natural to think that way. It's definitely not natural. All of us have a lot to live for, and for anybody thinking about it, I would hope, how do I say it? I would hope that they could realize how families are affected by this, because if anybody was thinking about this stuff, was thinking about doing something like that, all they have to do is take a look at my family and see how brokenhearted my mom, my nieces, myself, are still, even a year after. And I don't think we'll ever get over it, unfortunately. So I hope that people really, truly get some help, because, like I said, it's just not natural. Sorry.
How do you feel about suicide?
I think it's pretty selfish, and there's always a better way to solve your problems.
How do you feel about suicide?
Suicide? I don't really got any thoughts about suicide. suicide is just stupid. People shouldn't do it.
What message do you have for people out there feeling like giving up and feel the need for suicide?
Well, I have to tell them that who cares what people think, so what makes you happy, and always think positive, can't give up.
I think I'm against it because honestly I think it's other people's fault because they lead to them. Like they probably bully them or something, and that's what caused the suicide.
What is your message to people out there who feel like giving up or need to commit suicide?
Don't do it. There's a life that goes on. You know, right now it's just like a rock on the way. Kick it to the side. You know, just never give up.
Just
Think about your families.
Just let the feelings go. It's, you know, they may be there for right now, but later on in the future, they're gonna go away eventually. You're gonna feel like a way better person.